The angel Gabriel was sent from God unto Nazareth to a virgin. Luke 1:26.
Good job. Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. We're doing good day 3 in a row so far.
3 in a row.
Yeah, buddy. So we actually just got done giving the official farm tour. We call it an official farm tour, but we do like a lot of farm walks with our Airbnb guests as it is. But this is the one like where we walk the whole shebang, and we very interactive, ask a lot of questions, anything that you want to ask. We show everything, talk about stuff, successes. What are you doing? Successes, failures, stuff like that. That is always off camera. That is a just a private thing. That's something that the Airbnb gets. So that's over. You got breakfast in the oven. What you making?
I'm making quiche with vegetables from the farm, some squash and onions and peppers, and pork from Mama Pork, some ham steak, and some cheese.
Yeah, so that's really good. They're getting a nice treat on this breakfast. So I went cinnamon roll, quiche, and I think cinnamon roll again tomorrow. So we're waiting for that to get done, and then we're going to take it up there to them and give them a delivery. Yep. We got homeschool, all kinds of stuff that's going to go on today. Okay, so it's weird. We had to start Vlogmas before December 1st. So today on Vlogmas Day 3, we're filming on December 1. Yes. So we're going to start the advent calendar, just all kinds of stuff. Y'all just join along. Let's do this. All right, and most of the time how the recipe plan works out is we're having it too. So today was Jen made her quiche, and then now they get the double portion for them because it's 2 of them for them to have and eat, and it looks beautiful.
Yum.
All right, quiche delivery. Is that? That's right. Quiche delivery complete. I had a meeting that we had to do. Now I don't have meetings at the moment. So Jen is actually going to walk her through on how to make a tincture.
Yep.
Well, how to, I guess, bottle.
Yeah.
Because our tinctures are ready, as you all saw in the last video, but there's plenty more to do. So she's going to actually have it even more interactive. Right now in the wintertime, there's not a whole lot of outside farm things to get hands-on. But there's plenty in the house. So that's why we're going to do that now. So that's what's up next.
Love it.
Stress.
Yeah, kind of like a tea. I mean, people make lemon balm tea or chamomile tea. And the chamomile tincture, which I did yesterday, that one's basically purely for relaxation. Take it before bed.
Chamomile is even like for upset stomach. If you have it, it's gonna.
Like if you don't feel like making a tea that night, just pop the tincture and go to bed.
All right, so they got the tinctures done, and Jen made her fire cider, which the other one's already in the fridge, and made that. Well, with all the leftover oranges, onions, all that good stuff, she is making hot sauce.
Yeah, so we tried this before, but it was terrible because we forgot to take out the citrus peels, like the oranges and the lemons, and then we forgot to put in tomato paste. So I did both of those this time, and I've put a little bit of ketchup in it because it was a little bit bitter. That's what Tyler and Melissa told me to do. So now I'm going to have Zach try it and see what he thinks.
All right, spoon or...
Put your finger in.
Oh, then, all right. Whatever. That is really good.
Do you like it?
That is
Is
good.
it too bitter though?
No, it's not. You know, I like it better. But it's more of like a salsa, which is okay. It would just be more of like, that's really good. I like it a lot.
Like it?
Do you like it?
I do.
You try it again.
I do.
I want to see it.
Okay. Good.
It's very good. Alright, so if you don't know, Jen makes cowboy candy.
I don't want to touch it. I need to feel it.
Let me show. So there it is. One thing about cowboy candy that she does, this is sliced jalapenos, but she also adds pineapple to it. If you're interested in this, I'll link it down below. I know it's not really jalapeno season, but for future, you can hold on to it.
It's very good.
It's very good. Very hot.
Very hot. So you have to use very sparingly. And I don't want to touch it with my fingers because it's hot.
She left all the seeds in.
Next time I won't. But I did.
But it's actually hotter if you eat them raw. If you like do nachos or something like that and you cook them, it takes some of that heat out. Let's start there. Did you just eat one?
Pineapple.
A pineapple?
Is that?
She said a cuss word right before the shot.
Oh my god.
I don't know why she does it to herself. She does it to herself every time, doesn't she? You regret it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. More.
More?
Yeah. How hot you want to go? You want to be hot sauce?
Yeah. Oh. That's too many.
There you go. That's good. I mean, a little, it's still not crazy hot.
I'm not able to really tell.
Still on fire.
To me, it's hot.
I mean, it's got a little kick to her. I guess that's good. We'll leave it there. We don't want it to get too crazy. I think that's the right amount of heat.
Shoo.
Sure. That would be, what would we put that on?
Tacos.
Taco.
Burritos.
Ooh, that would be, so, yeah, anything with that.
Burritos.
You know what that reminds me of?
I feel like my nails are orange.
Oh, wow. Have you all ever had Chick-fil-A's jalapeno salsa they give you when you like order their burrito, their breakfast burrito? That's what that tastes like.
Yeah.
You know, I love that
I can
stuff.
see that.
Sweet. All right. Bottle this thing. There it is. It's so good.
It's really good. I'm surprised how good it is. Tomato paste and ketchup. Just a little bit of ketchup, not too much.
Yeah, not much.
Because this is good for you and this is good for your gut. So you don't want to add too much ketchup in because that ruins it. But
Right.
it's exciting.
I'm excited about it. Good job, babe. So fire cider and hot sauce to go with it.
Much better than the last time.
Yes, it is. Last time was a disaster. Hey, what's it? No snack. No snack. All right, folks, it is dinner time. So tonight we are actually going out with some friends that moved to our town, which is really cool because nobody moves to our town, and we haven't actually got to meet them yet. So we are about to. What are you doing? You over here getting in my cornbread area. We are actually going to go out to eat. However, we still need to get our Airbnb guest dinner ready today. So I am in process of making some homemade cornbread. And Jen, what are you doing?
I'm I'm heating up my canned ham and bean soup.
Because who doesn't love canned ham and bean soup?
It's gonna be good. It's chilly outside, cloudy. It's gonna be yummy.
Let's believe it. All right, dinner is ready. Let's see if I can get this cornbread out without tearing it up. Got it. Yeah, buddy. All right, dinner delivered, and then we had a very nice dinner with some new friends that we have. And now it is, like I said, December 1st officially,
Yep.
even though this is Vlogmas Day 3. And we're going to start our Advent calendar. So we got this thing at Target, right, babe?
Yep.
And it's supposed to be an activity one, but we have no idea what it is. And that really concerned Raylan that nobody knew. So we're going to check it out and see what we got.
And pull. How do I get it out?
This is a Cinemaze.
This is hard.
Okay.
What?
Oh.
What is this?
What?
What's happening?
Hold on, Dave. What does
Uh-oh.
that say?
It's a puzzle.
Oh, we gotta find the Cinemaze.
Uh-oh. Advent hiccup.
We have to find the Cinemaze. We have to find... Merry
If y'all are
Christmas.
watching this, Merry Christmas. We're wearing the shirt.
These are big sleeves.
All right, what do we have here?
Santa May.
Day 1. Help Santa find his reindeer.
Can I do it?
Well, that's a little unfortunate. We only got one, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea. Hang on. Daddy to the rescue.
Yay.
Yay.
So, with our Advent calendar thing that we bought, we're also going to read a verse each day. I printed these from Pinterest. It's a really cool thing. But it basically is one verse a day, and it leads up to the birth of Jesus. And it kind of tells the story one verse at a time. But what we're going to do is read them. Once we have a few, we're going to put them on little cards, and then we're going to string them up. And then on Sundays, we're going to do actual Advent, the normal traditional Advent that you would see in church with the candles. And we're going to do that every Sunday. So tonight, we're going to start with our first verse, and Wyatt's going to read it.
So at the beginning of this video, you already heard the verse because this little genius came up with a good idea that we should open each video with the verse. And I think that's a great idea. So now, even though you already heard it, here it is again.
The angel Gabriel was sent from God unto Nazareth to a virgin. Luke 1:26.
Good job.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to learn about the actual story of what led up to his birth and how cool that was.
Yeah.
Week 1 is about prophets. God made some promises to his people a very long time ago. He promised that they would never be alone, that he would protect them and give them a future. But the greatest promise of all was that he would send someone to save them. So God's people waited for the promise to come true. They waited for a savior. They waited and waited and waited some more. The people who shared God's promises with his people were called prophets. One prophet named Isaiah had this to say, "But the Lord will still give you proof a virgin is pregnant. She will have a son and she will name him Emmanuel." Isaiah 7:14. Do you know what pregnant means?
It means
Baby.
that you are gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the promise from God that Isaiah shared was that a young woman was going to have a baby boy. Do you remember her name?
It was Mary.
Yeah.
Very good.
And like Mary.
God's people waited for the promise to come true. Another prophet had this message from God. "Bethlehem Ephrath, you are one of the smallest towns in the nation of Judah, but the Lord will choose one of your people to rule the nation, someone whose family goes back to ancient times." Micah 5:2. Have you heard of Bethlehem?
Yes. On my
yeah.
skull.
Yeah, I have.
What is Bethlehem?
He is an
It's not a he. Bethlehem.
She is a angel
It's a town.
town.
That's where Jesus was born.
The words are, O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.